Hello everyone! Welcome to the tutorial series for the AHC-Fabric application. In this video series, I will walk you through the complete AHC-Fabric workflow in 4 chapters. Chapter 1, Creating a Building Space and Fabric Duct System. Chapter 2, Designing the Air Dispersion System. Chapter 3, Analyzing Flow Distribution using CFD. Chapter 4, Generating manufacturing files, including DXF, DWG, along with report generation and BOQ. Let's begin with Chapter 1, Creating a Building Space and Fabric Duct System. In this chapter, we will define the floor plan, design the interior architectural space, and then create the fabric duct system within it. First, log into your account using the account credentials shared with you. Once you are logged in, open the AHC-Fabric application link in the browser. You will now see a clean dashboard. On the right side, you can view your account details. On the main dashboard, you can also see the list of previously created projects. This makes it easy to quickly access and continue working on earlier designs. To create a new project, click on the Create Project button. A project creation window will open where we need to enter some basic project details. First, enter the floor-to-ceiling height in the text box provided. In the next step, select the project location. In future workflows, this location information can also be used for more robust envelope heat calculations and project-specific analysis. In the final step of project creation, we need to configure the piece labeling format. This helps create clear and organized labels for each duct piece in the project. Here, I am going to use a custom block for custom text and a sequence number to generate concise and clean piece labels. In a similar way, we can also configure the manufacturing file naming format. This is useful for better handling of DWG or DXF files, especially because a fabric duct system can generate hundreds of manufacturing output files. Once all the project details are configured, click to proceed.
Now we are navigated to a clean canvas where we can start constructing our building space or shop floor. In the BIM stage, the first step is to create the building space, and the next step is to create the fabric duct layout inside that space. To begin, click on the Building Design mode. Now use the Wall button to create a simple room with 4 walls. After creating the wall boundary, we can add different building elements, such as windows, doors, furniture, and occupancy details into the building design. These elements help create a more realistic design context for the fabric duct system. Once the building space is ready, we can move to the next step, where we will start creating the fabric duct layout inside this space. You can define the name of the duct layout and important project-level specifications, such as max fabric piece width. This can correspond to the fabric roll width available from suppliers. Elevation. This defines the height of the duct from the finished floor level. Stitch margin. This leaves extra fabric to join 2 ends of the fabric. Entry and exit fold margins. These are used for piece-to-piece attachments such as Velcro, zippers, or similar connection methods. The system supports a library of fabric colors, along with multiple suspension types and mounting positions. Once the duct layout configuration is complete, move to the canvas to create the layout. Enter Duct Layout mode and start by placing the required headpieces connected to the AHU. Use the right side panel to modify component properties, and the component library to drag and drop elements easily. Components can be snapped to previously placed ones. If you need to create an out-of-plane connection, such as a dropper. We recommend using the 3D viewer for more reliable positioning and connection handling. X plus drag to move the piece left or right. Y plus drag to move the piece front or back. Z plus drag to move the piece up or down. This gives you better control while positioning components in three-dimensional space. Even in 3D mode, if two pieces are brought close enough to each other, the system can automatically connect them. However, the easiest and most reliable way to connect pieces in 3D mode is by using the Snap button. To do this, press and hold Control, then select the first component. While still holding Control, select the second component, and then click the Snap button. In this process, the first selected component remains fixed in place, while the second selected component moves and snaps into position.
To quickly create identical sections, use Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V. After completing the duct layout, use Integrated 3D Viewer for immersed visualization. Once the design is complete, click Save and proceed to the design stage. This marks the end of Chapter 1.